resolution?
I do. Rochelle Naroyan from Santa Cruz, Region 7, expressing the support of California Democratic Party rejecting...
Which one? Do you wish to pull one?
That's the one I'd like to pull. It's Resolution 170581. I don't have my glasses, so I might have said that incorrectly.
Okay, so that's page 9. Okay.
Yes.
So that will be pulled. I'm looking for Mike. Any other pulls? Any other pulls? Gentleman, Mike 1.
The standing committees were before the resolution committee, and the matter of the approval of the election has not been before.
Are you pulling a resolution?
The matter of the election has not been put.
You're not pulling a resolution. You're out of order.
Chairman Burton is going to address your point of orders very soon. Thank you. Chairman Burton will address that very soon. I said Chairman Burton will address your point of order very soon. What don't you understand about that?
He's not the chair.
I see no other polls from the mic. And then, so the motion before you is these resolutions, with the exception of number 9. Do we have a... Okay, you need to get to a mic if you're polling.
I got a mic! I got a mic!
All right. Identify yourself and indicate what resolution you wish to pull.
I stand with Dennis John Kucinich against the military
And which resolution you wish to pull from the city calendar?
17-590, investigating Russian interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. No more Red Scare!
All right. That's the second resolution that will be pulled.
Oh, my goodness.
Get in the mic. Is there any other resolution that was to be pulled?
You get the fuck out of here.
I don't see anyone in that mic. Mic number 3.
Dousing yourself in reflection.
170515. I'm sorry, could you repeat that? What page number is it? Page 5. Page 5 and the...
170515.
You need to speak in the mic a little louder.
170515.
Okay. All right. So we have those 3 pulled. Looking again, seeing and hearing no other ones wish to be pulled. We now have before you a motion to approve the consent calendar with the exception of 17-0515, 17-0519, and 17-0581. So moved. Second. All right. All those in favor of the consent calendar with the exception of those 3, please signify by saying aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. We now will go to Resolution 170515, abolishing the Electoral College and elect President and Vice President of the United States. I'm going to give it to Martha, but here's how we're going to roll this. So, though the author of this resolution, Andres Ramos, are you present? Andres Ramos is the author. Listen over there. That's the mic to go to. Andres is going to control who speaks in favor of the resolution. You will have 3 minutes. We'll go 1 minute for, 1 minute if somebody is against. If the person who pulled this, they need to go to mic number 2.
With Kimberly
They need to go to mic number 2.
and her consultant and the staff of the nurses union, who kind of had a small part in the campaign. Kimberly had requested that she, and not today, but would be able to review the ballots, check the signatures, see that everything corresponded to that, and of course, we agreed to it. proceedings. She just wanted to be able to look to her supporters who did a lot of work, who came from nowhere to being close, to say that she is personally satisfied that everything was on the up and up. Now, somebody's got point of orders, make a point of order, and it can be ruled out of order or in order, depending. How about you got something to stay, stand in the goddamn line and raise your hands? That's your topic. For what purpose does the member rise?
I rise to be recognized. Point of order. My name is Kelly Welsh Dwyer. I'm a delegate from Assembly District 11.
Good.
I would like to know when the results of the election of the chair of the California Democratic Party will be submitted to the body, to all delegates.
That's out of order.
I appeal the chair.
You appeal the ruling of the chair. Second. All right, all those in favor of overruling the chair, say aye.
Your hearing ain't gone.
So, someone want a point of clarification? What was that? Well, the problem is that after the election was held, a lot of people left, so we really don't know, and there's no provision to have a vote except the way that it was held, which was before. So it really doesn't matter.
I think there's a motion on the floor. There's a motion on the floor.
Yeah, who's pointing to who? Okay, I see it.
My name is Gary Bennett. I represent Assembly District 74. Pursuant to CDD bylaws, Article 4, Section 7F, I respectfully demand that a chair election recount be completed by roll call. I further demand that this request be presented to the floor for standing vote to be approved by at least 200 members pursuant to Article 4, Section 7D.
Delegates. The CDP bylaws provide, as I think just about everybody knows, for the election of statewide officers. That statewide election took place. There are no other provisions in the bylaws to have a recount, not a recount, but to have a revote on the floor. The section that you are referring to, Section 7F, it has to do with motions that are already in order, that a person may use that section to call for a roll call vote if there are 300 members upon approval. But because the motion itself to have a recount is out of order as a direct violation of the bylaws, the motion itself is also out of order.
Line 3.
Delegates, I am Skylar Temple, 8075 Region to have a recount of all ballots and making sure that we have a complete, transparent recounting of all ballots for a full and total comprehensive study, all ballots including those that were disqualified.
They are doing, pursuant to a discussion with Kimberly, they are counting the ballots. They're going to look through every ballot. There was not a request to undo the results of the vote that was announced there. And it would take, go ahead, so that was, somebody had to way out here.
13 signatures of delegates calling for a recount.
What?
I'm appealing the ruling of the chair because I have the signature for 513 delegates calling for
Folks, you could have 1,000 people calling for a re-vote on the floor today. It would still be out of order. It would be a suspension of the bylaws, which is never in order. Now, there's already been an agreement that after today, as soon as it's practical, a new counting of the ballots that are the election that's already been conducted will be conducted. That's not a problem. But there cannot be under our bylaws a re-vote of any statewide officer election right now. It would be a suspension of the bylaws, which is never in order.
Unhappy with life. I mean, it's it is not in the bylaws. We spent a lot of time this morning with myself, with Shonda, with Kimberly, and with Kimberly's staff, and we agreed to their request to do what I stated before, and that's right now where it stands. People are unhappy, people are going to be unhappy. I've won elections, I've lost elections, winning them is better than losing them. Sometimes you win them, you get to do this kind of job, and it's really a pleasure.
So it's like, no, my friend, welcome.
So, I'm still Hillary Crosby. And I'm the person who asked Kimberly Ellis to run for chair. And I did that because I think it's time for our party, that our party needs this voice, that our party needs this, her perspective and her vision. I think she's an amazing, intelligent, vibrant, inspirational, dynamic woman, a great Democrat, and that she would make a great leader for our party. I believe that this solution that she and our team have proposed, and that the leadership and the staff and Eric Bauman have accepted as a way to proceed, is actually the best way to proceed that we have. You just heard me talking about what do we need to hear, what do we need to say. So I'm going to take personal privilege and I'm going to say what I need to say, and I'm going to say it with an open heart, and I hope you will listen, and I hope that you can listen to me with an open heart. In order for us to go forward, we have to have confidence in our process. And we cannot get into a time machine. No one in this room has invented the time machine for us to get into and go back to tomorrow morning. It cannot happen. But there is a trail of what we did. I always liken it to Hansel and Gretel throwing pebbles behind them to mark the trail where they came from. The trail that we have are signed proxy forms, it's sign-in sheets, it's signed ballots. The ballots are preserved, the sign-in sheets are preserved, the proxy sheets are preserved, and everyone's signature is on file with the registrar of voters in their counties. As I may have mentioned once or twice over the past 8 years, I am an auditor. And I do trust the audit process. And I believe that we can design an audit of our vote, that we can, using the documentation that's available, reconstruct to an actually astonishingly accurate level the events that led up to the election of our next chair. And then I, Kimberly, and Eric, and the people also on Eric's team and the rest of the people on Kimberly's team can go before the members of the Democratic State Central Committee and say, we believe in these results, we believe democracy was served, we gave chance for people's voices to be heard, and now we have a future that we can build together. But we cannot do that. We cannot do that unless we can come and put our belief into a process of reconstruction, and that's all we're asking to do. And I think it's a good solution, and I hope you'll join me in accepting it.
One I won't make. One, why don't we have a contest starting next week between those who supported Kimberly, those who supported Eric, and see who does the most phone banking and work to win that special election.
Yeah, Helen knows what the hell I'm talking about.
Alex Rooker, Gerard, Dan Weitzman, Secretary, Controller, Vice Chair, and Chair of the party, Eric Bauman. Those are the results of the election. New Chair of the California State Democratic Party, Eric Bauman.
So much work ahead of us that we all have to stand together today. The results of the election will be verified and validated, but we have too much work ahead of us to be divided. So, guaranteed. I'd like to make just a few very brief remarks. Chair of the California Democratic Party. And I want to take a moment and thank Chairman Burton for his incredible service here for the last 8 years, in the Senate and Congress before that. Truly been a progressive champion of California. I want to thank Sean Wesley, Angie Tate, Chris Meyer, and Forwaters for the incredible work that they've done. I also want to thank the coalition, organized labor, and young Democrats, and grassroots activists, and veteran and new members who stood with me and voted for me. But I want to thank everybody who voted yesterday. You know, I know a lot of you wore pink yesterday, and many of you are still wearing pink today. But we need to walk out of here wearing blue, because that's what we all share, and that's what we all believe. California must remain the bastion of resistance against Donald Trump, and it must be the shining beacon of hope for all Democrats and progressives across America. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to Kimberly Ellis and Lenore Albert Sheridan for the campaigns they ran. They did an extraordinary job. So, this is your new team. This is who will lead us into 2018 elections, where we will pick up those seats that we need to get Nancy Pelosi back together.
values, for the rights and voices of young people all